Hi guys, my name is Mark and today we're gonna give you a quick review of a place that we've recently visited. The name of the restaurant is Hot Palayok or Hot Pot in English. Before we start, I'd like to thank the manager of the restaurant for giving us an opportunity to take some videos of their place. So let's begin. Since it's our first time in this restaurant, so here are our first impressions. It's actually a big place. Well, it's bigger than I expected. And then there's this place where kids can play. There's a playground for kids at the entrance area. Graffiti, kind of wall decorations. A karaoke room where you can sing your heart's content. And what I like about the place is the atmosphere. You know, there's this graffiti, kind of wall decorations. So based from our experience, we'd like to quantify our experience by giving star rates as per this criteria. Of course, this is based on our experience on that day. So it may be different from different people from their own point of view. Okay, now we move on first and foremost for their food. So they have a wide variety of food selections. They have fish, they have chicken, they have beef, and they have vegetables and desserts. So we have tried as much as possible of their dishes, and some I really liked particularly, and some actually didn't meet my expectations. So for the food, I'll give it 4 stars. For my wife, she gives it 3.5 stars. Now we move on to the service. At the entrance itself, there were already 2 ladies waiting for us to greet us, and then one of them actually led us to our seats. And what we actually liked about the staff there is that they have this smile. They look very sincere and happy on what they're doing. Well, we had some small hiccup actually when it's time for us to pay our bill. I was trying to get their attention, using my hand whenever they tried to look on our way, but actually they were a bit, I think they were a bit busy in fairness, because it's a lot of crowd in the restaurant. So nonetheless, because of that, we had to just pay directly to the cashier on our way out. So other than that, actually, it's actually pretty good service. So with service, me and my wife have agreed, we have the same kind of point of view, to give it 4.5 stars. Now for cleanliness. Actually, for cleanliness, the place is very clean, I would say. It's actually expected from a new restaurant, and very clean washrooms. Though they need to do some quick refills whenever the place, the certain food is already empty. There were instances wherein I wanted to eat some barbecue, but it's already, there were only like 3 sticks there at a time, 3 to 5 sticks at a time. So if somebody tried to take the barbecue, so I have to wait for a while. So these small things. Other than that, I would say they have a very good number of staff to maintain the place. So other than that, I really like how they maintain the place. So for cleanliness, I'll give it 4.5 stars, while my wife will give it 4 stars. Now we move on to the ambience of the place. Actually, when you enter the place, like I said previously, you will be greeted by a couple of ladies there. Well, based on our experience, and you can already feel the vibe, the good vibe of the place. It's like for family kind of ambience. Even if it's crowded, you can still have a decent talk with your family or friends. And what I like about this place is that they have a separate room for people who wants to sing, and for like if you have like parties or other occasions, you can have that room separately, which will not disturb the other people who are dining in. What we noticed is for some areas of the restaurant itself is that you can only have one person walking at the walk path at a time. So you can't have 2 people walking side by side because it's a bit tight. What I'm saying is that if you're bringing food, you know, it's a bit inconvenient if somebody stands up or there's a risk of getting hit, or you know, a bit crowded, a bit tight. Other than that, the place is fantastic. It creates a good vibe. You can have decent talks, you can sing karaoke in separate rooms, and you have like the kids can play outside. They have this playground and everything. So I'd say they have a good ambience. So for me, I'll give it 4.5 stars. My wife rates it 4 stars. Now for the price. I personally think that the price and service that we had experienced is actually very reasonable enough. For 49 dirhams, you'll get different kind of food, desserts, and starters even. And other than that, the service that they give is actually phenomenal. The place is clean, and it gives you a very good vibe of the place. So I'd say it's very reasonable. The amount is coming to 49 dirhams or around $13.4. With that said, I'll give it 4.0 stars. My wife gives it 3.5 stars. So our total rating of the Hot Palayok Restaurant is 4.1 stars. With that said, we are definitely a fan of this place. So we think that it's actually a very good place to bring family and friends. And I encourage other nationalities to try this restaurant. They serve Filipino and Pan-Asian cuisines. If you like to get some good service and good food, this is the place. So I'll be listing the link below for those who are interested to make some reservations of the Hot Palayok Restaurant. I hope you like this video, and if you want us to try one of your favorite restaurants, leave a comment below and we'll check it out for you. So with that, I'd like to thank you for watching.